Welcome, Zoe. We're so excited to have you here today. Zoe is a TV presenter on The Espresso Show. She's a radio presenter on KFM and does many, many other things. And between all of that, she is a friend of Sally Ann Creed, the brand, and an ambassador and proudly uses our products. So Zoe, thank you so much for being here today. We're really excited to be having a conversation with you.
Thank you, Roxy. I really enjoy. I love conversations like these. So thank you for thinking of me. And you know what? I'm not just a friend, I'm a loyal friend to Sally Ann Creed.
We spoke some time ago, and you shared such an incredible story with me about your journey through lockdown and how you got to a particular stage in your life where you woke up one day in lockdown and something just changed for you. Can you share a bit more about that journey, that shift, the why and the how?
Okay, so to give you background to how I ended up at that low point in my life was lockdown had happened. I was still fortunate enough to go and work at radio, but for someone that's very used to a busy schedule to all of a sudden sit at home, I'm that person that eats my feelings. And was gifted a mini air fryer, well, not a mini air fryer, a proper air fryer. And I realized if you put those mini pizzas in the air fryer, it cooks in 6 minutes. So without realizing through how many mini pizzas I ate, was like, oh my gosh, what's happening to my body? So I freaked out 5 weeks into lockdown. And that's just when I really hit a low. I'm like, how did I allow this to happen? Those damn mini pizzas. And I was on social media, and social media makes you feel awful if you're in a low mental space. So I also just decided, you know what, I'm going to limit the amount of time I spend on social media. But before that happened, I saw this girl advertise an at-home workout program where you don't need any equipment, you don't need anything. And it's someone I've been following for a few years. She's a local girl that I had met before. And I was like, you know what is the harm in finding out a little bit more about an at-home program, something I can do in my lounge? And I bought her program. So her program came with a meal plan, and I looked at it, and it wasn't a diet. It was things that I had in the house. It's things that I would normally eat. But the big thing was portion control. So where I all my life have been a healthy eater, I've always struggled with portion control. And so that's what I did. I did the meal prep. I had the time for it. I did the workouts. They were 28 minutes to 35 minutes max. And even though it was low impact, that meant no jumping, nothing too harsh. I still broke a sweat. I have a Fit Watch, so I was able to just have a little eye on the calorie burns that I do per workout, because I had a personal trainer that I would do intense sessions with. So I always had a ballpoint for what is a good workout according to the calorie workout on the watch. And I was like, you know what, with low impact workouts, I can still break a sweat. And so before the program, I took before photos for her. And I then did the program. And you just do it daily. You're like, oh, what is 35 minutes here? And eating the meals that she prescribed. And then because you're not seeing anyone, no one said anything. And I just kept doing it. And I realized when I finished her program, I took pictures, and she sent me the 2 pictures back, and she had put in a little collage next to each other. And she's like, so look at this progress you've made. And I didn't even realize it because that was not the goal. I think I just wanted to get out of that funk. And I realized getting out of that low would be establishing some sort of a routine for myself. And I was so shocked. I was like, oh my word, this is amazing. So I took another program, and that's how my fitness journey started. But I think hitting that low is not easy to get out of. And the key things whenever that low hits, and it hits at different points in your life, I realize meal prep is important. Setting time aside for myself to do a quick workout is important. And also to be kind to myself on the days where I don't get to stick to the meal plan and where I don't get to do those workouts, because that is life. So for me, the low point was lockdown. The turnaround point was when I realized if I do something small and consistently, I was shocked when I saw results.